Pisces. Let's see what's coming up for you in the next 30 days for the sign of Pisces. Ooh, okay, new beginnings. What's coming up for Pisces next 30 days? Knight of Swords. The Fool card. Six of Swords. Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces? Ooh, okay. Two of Cups. What's coming up for Pisces next 30 days? Oh, shit. Pisces. Five of Pentacles. What's coming up for Pisces? Oof. Oof. Pisces. Five of Swords. Jesus. One more for Pisces. One more. One more for Pisces. Or not. We can do two more. So, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Chariot. Excuse me. Okay, so I feel like you have a lot of focus on something with the Chariot card coming out. This is the Emperor energy. Like, the Emperor is the one that's usually driving the Chariot. Sometimes in some decks it depicts the Empress, but usually it's the Emperor, right? So this is the energy of drive, will, ambition, stepping into your masculine energy, seeing something and going to get it. It's not very Empress like to me, because the Empress is the feminine energy. It's about attracting, it's about receptive. This is about action, going and getting it. So you're definitely stepping into the energy of action. I keep pushing the cards. And then we also have Ace of Wands. So first card, right? Something that you are very passionate about, something that you're very excited about. Whatever it is, it's helping you tap into your creativity. So maybe you're being more, because I do have the card of intuition, the Moon card, or one of the cards of intuition. But this also represents whatever it is that you're really passionate about. I feel like it's also bringing up a lot of fears, because the Moon card represents, the things that we can't see, and therefore it's scary. That's why people associate nighttime with being scary, because you can't see clearly. And then it turns out that, there was somebody hiding here or there, and, so it represents our fears, our blind spots. So whatever it is you're really scared about, like, yes, you're really excited about it. Excuse me, my allergies hurt. You're really excited about it, but at the same time, it's scary. But I don't see you backing down, because not only are you showing up in Emperor energy of like, I'm gonna do it anyways. Got the Knight of Swords here. Is this like charging forward, taking a leap of faith? Not like, I feel like this is something that, although it scares you, you don't want to regret it later. You don't want to excuse me. You don't want to think, what if I had done that? You don't want to live with regrets, right? And we do have two major arcanas here. Although it is, kind of forcing you into shadow work, you are also being supported by the universe. With the Fool card, it's about stepping into faith. Faith, optimism, trust. Sorry. So with the Six of Swords, you are moving forward. Now, yes, we have the Six of Swords, right? There's a lot of chaotic thoughts and you're moving forward. But together, we've got the Seven of Swords here. The Six of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So this could be, excuse me, this could be the energy of self-sabotage. And I say that because of the next line. But it could be the energy of self-sabotage, or it could be the energy of you telling yourself, right? Because it can be deceptive, either to others or to ourselves. You could be telling yourself, oh no, I'm fine, I got this. Because this is our subconscious, right? This could be something you're not aware of. you may not be aware that your fears are coming through. And you're all like, oh, no, 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 I'm fine, I'm fine. Um, Now, this could be a romantic connection. Doesn't have to be, because there's not a whole lot of cards that indicate romance. This could definitely be a business partnership. This could be a company hiring you. Um, Whatever it is, it's very important. It's something that you've had your eye on for a really long time. Um, Almost obsessively, right? You are almost obsessed with whatever this is, if not fully obsessed. Um, but this card also represents things that we feel we can't get rid of. Things we feel like, the image portrays people in a dungeon in chains. So it's like, things we feel we're bound to. And what comes after that is the Five of Pentacles, which is a feeling of not being enough, a feeling of it's the fear of like, what if they discover I'm not good enough? What if they discover I'm not valuable enough, or I don't have the right, when you think of this card, it shows a beggar, right? Somebody who's begging for food. So if you think of somebody in this context and you try to tell them that they can be the leader of something or they can get high position, this person won't believe you, because they're like, dude, I'm literally begging for scraps. Why would I be qualified for this, So it's the energy of like not feeling qualified for something, or not having the right, the right qualities or the right skills to do something. And Five of Swords. Therefore, you talk yourself out of it. Now, we do have the 6 here, so it's like you talk yourself out of it and then you go back into it. You talk yourself out of it and then you step back into the fear. And I'm saying that because the cards are all mixed. There's passion, fear, bravery, courage, gung-ho, trust, and then self-deception, right? Moving forward, being grateful, being loving, and then bondage to fear, and then self-defeating, and then so it's like all over the place. Sorry, my allergies are driving me insane. Um, and then happiness, true, and like that could be why you're battling your fear. You're like, no, I really, really want this. I really want this, even if it weighs on me, even if it feels like a burden, right? In a way. Sorry, guys. I'm not sick. It's just my allergies. I promise. Anywho, let me give me a second. So, let's clarify. Here's the overall energy, but it just looks like it's part of the same. Let's clarify that Chariot first. Clarify the Chariot for Pisces. Because I do see you moving forward no matter what. It doesn't matter what's in your way. You're like, yeah, I know, but I'm still going to keep going. Clarify the Chariot for Pisces. The Sun, Ten of Pentacles. Five of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. So, we've got 2 cards here. The Sun and the Nine of Cups. That indicate that whatever this is really makes you happy. It's a wish come true. It's everything you ever wanted. It gives you some sort of sense of stability, whatever it is. It gives you, like, maybe you're building a legacy. Maybe you are getting interviewed by Oprah or something like that. Like, it's a dream come true, but it's also terrifying as fuck. And so, that's one of my dreams. So, that's why I'm using that example. Five of Wands. So it creates a lot of internal battles for you. But you're not letting that stop you, right? With Chariot. That's the overall energy. It doesn't matter what's happening over here. This trumps all of it. Let's clarify Ace of Wands. Clarify Ace of Wands. Okay, that's a lot. I'm just taking the top one. Clarify Ace of Wands. Um, this could be a business partnership of some sort. Whatever it is, again, look at that. Queen and King of Pentacles. It gives you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. It makes you want to feel like celebrating whatever this offer is. Um, with the Hangman, there's something about this offer that makes you see the world from a different perspective, or makes you see things in a different way. Maybe there was an offer, a business offer, because I'm seeing Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, right? From this King of Pentacles, they know you're the right business partner. They may be guided by intuition, and so that may be something that they're telling you. Like, I just feel my intuition is telling me you're the right business partner, and so you're happy about it. You're like, yeah, but that didn't really tell me anything, right? It's okay. Okay, so if this King of Pentacles is coming in and telling you that they intuitively know you're the right business partner, that doesn't really give you any reasons, right? So you're not sure which of your what is it that they're seeing? What is it that their intuition is guiding them towards? Because you're like, yeah, but that's not an actual reason, though. I want like a list. I want a list of why you think I'm qualified, because I think that's what puts you in fear. You're like, what if I mess up? Because I don't even know what to expect, right? That could make a lot of more sense where the fear is coming from. Now, in case you're wondering if it's a legit offer, it is. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. They may come across more Ace of Wands because that was the main card. So they may come across very, like if it's a business partner, they may come across really excited and just say things like, I'm so excited to work with you. Let's get started. And you're just like, huh, hold on. What? Why? Like, you want to know why me? What about me made me, they see you as the Queen of Pentacles. They see you as their, look at that, 3 aces. They just know. And you may know too, but you're also like, but I have reasons, right? You have specific reasons. The Ace of Swords is clarity, something you've thought about for a long time. So you're like, I know why I want to go to business with you. I need to know why you want to go to business with me. What is it about me that you value? There you go. That's where this fear is, or this sense of not having value is coming from. There could be a side of you that's like, did they choose me because of I don't know. The devil could be very superficial, materialistic reasons. So maybe you're like, okay, did they choose me because of my race? Did they choose me because of my looks? Did they choose me because of my gender? Like, maybe you think it's political, right? Maybe they're trying to make a political statement with the business partner they're choosing. And so it's coming, that's where this fear of not having value is coming from, because your specific qualities are not being acknowledged. Got it. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, because I was like, what the fuck? Let's clarify the moon card. Clarify the moon card. 7 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles, Judgment card, and Queen of Swords. With the Page of Pentacles. So this is interesting to me because they're coming in as a King of Pentacles with an Ace of Pentacles, which means the offer is very solid. But what they're telling you is Page of Pentacles energy. Which is where you're like, okay, but I'm a little thrown off right now. So they may tell you something like, yeah, you're the winner, or you're the not the winner, but almost like they're letting you know that there was competition, that there was other people, and you won whatever competition this was. They deliberated back and forth, and they finally made a decision, and so now they're communicating that decision, and you're like, yes, but why? Because they just keep saying like you're the right decision. Yeah, it's intuitive. They keep talking about their intuition. They may keep saying things like, my intuition tells me you're the right. Excuse me. I don't mean to make weird noises. It's just my allergies won't stop. So hope y'all can forgive that. Um, it's very little what they're telling you about why you're the right option. So you really want this. So you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to move forward with it. Let's clarify Knight of Swords. I'm going to move forward with it. I'm going to trust. I'm going to keep, excuse me. That's where the self-deception is coming from. Because you're telling yourself, okay, it's fine. It's fine. As we work together, I guess I'll just figure out what it is about me that made me the right candidate. Clarify Knight of Swords. The world. Tell me. Clarify Knight of Swords. Ace of Wands again. Page of Cups. And the Eight of Swords. See, the swords keep climbing. We start off with 6 swords, 7 swords, now 8. I wouldn't be surprised if over here we get into the 9 and 10. Because with the World card, excuse me, you really want this because it's leveling you up. So if it's a business partner, they're bringing in a lot of support, a lot of knowledge. Like this is the King of Pentacles, an ideal business partner, right? They know what the fuck they're doing. So you don't want to, it's like you're trying to accept and be diplomatic. Maybe they're the ones coming in Knight of Swords energy. And you're like, I don't want to like put too many brakes on it because I'm excited that this person wants to work with me. And yet, Six of Pentacles, it's like they're giving crumbs of whatever, like you know that they can give more. Let me put it that way. Excuse me. Sorry. See, that could be, I have had allergies, but the throat thing, that was connected to this. It's been starting since I did the reading. So maybe the person has a lot to say and they're not expressing it because it's like my throat chakras is acting up right now. Because you can also sense how passionate this person is. They're coming in with a lot of energy, but then it's like they go back into page energy. Page energy showed up twice already. But you know they're a king. So you're really you're gonna start getting look at this. You're gonna really start getting in your head and start feeling like, okay, I don't know if I should even stay in this business partnership anymore. You start feeling disappointed. You start feeling really sad. Wow. You start getting into the point with the Seven of Swords. Like, is there something this person isn't telling me? Like a really, really, because there is paranoia here, and I have to be honest about that. There is a really, really paranoid part of you that's like, is this just like a fucking joke? Like, is this an episode of Punk'd and I just didn't know? And of course, everybody wants to pair with this king, and eventually I'm going to wake up one day and they're going to be like, April Fools or some bullshit like that. So you really start getting into your head. Let's clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool. Okay. Well, since we know that this king does have a very heightened intuition, right? We see it here with the High Priestess, and they may also have the Moon card connected to them. They may sense this on your part, Pisces. So they go from King energy to Page of Pentacles to Page of Cups, and they go back into King energy. This time a different type of King energy. They go from King of Pentacles to King of Wands. So King of Wands is passionate. They're a leader. They take charge. They're very fiery, right? With Page of Swords, they may communicate because it feels like they are trusting too that you're the right choice, you're the right selection, right? So they may start giving you more information, which is why you step into the Fool of trust. Like, oh, okay. Maybe they didn't realize you needed that reassurance. I mean, this is still here, but we're also clarifying the Fool. So I still see that, like, it is a page, so maybe they communicate more than what they had to come in with initially, but they're still not communicating a whole lot. So it gives you enough to keep going, but you haven't gotten out of your head. Let's clarify Six of Swords. See? They keep seeing you as their match. They're showing up as King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Clarify Six of Swords. And this is going to apply either way, whether it's romantic or business. Clarify Six of Swords. Clarify Six of Swords. Wow. Wow. Okay. So maybe this conversation, because this feels like a conversation that was had, that helped you step into the Fool card. Maybe it did help, because then you step into Queen of Wands energy. So they come in King of Pentacles, and you're in Queen of Pentacles energy, or Queen of Swords energy, right? You're a lot more communicative. And then you step into Queen of Pentacles energy. You're still very nurturing, very kind, very giving, but a lot less communicative. But then they step into their confidence. They step it up. They start being more passionate, more direct, and that helps you step into Queen of Wands energy, which is a lot more confident, a lot more direct. That's why they're a match, right? So I'm seeing this get more, it progresses. It goes to the Hierophant level. So the Hierophant is a contract, a 3D contract. This is something the public sees. So maybe before the partnership started and you were kind of like, let's navigate this slowly, because there's all these fears attached to it, right? The Hierophant is like all of a sudden they're going to put your employee of the month in the newsletter. You're like, oh shit, now everybody's going to know I'm associated with this company. And you really are excited about it, though. That does keep coming up. This is something you want. I think you're just afraid of how serious it is. And so with the Hierophant, it gets serious, but then you're still like, the Five of Swords is still here. So, okay. Let's slow down, because I'm like jumping to Five of Swords. So with the Hierophant, it does get serious. There's some sort of, it feels like an announcement. The Hierophant feels like something that the world can see now, where there's a contract, there's a agreement between you and this King of Pentacles, whatever it may be, whether it's romantic or not. But with the Hermit, there's something about this that makes you feel very alone. Maybe this person owns multiple businesses, and because they are King of Pentacles, right? It shows multiple streams of income. Excuse me. So they may leave you with instructions, disappear for weeks or months, and then come back around, and you're just like, I don't feel like I have a business partner. I feel like I publicly have one, but in private I feel very much alone. So with the Ace of Swords, I do see you communicating that, because you're in Queen of Wands energy with the Ace of Swords. But Five of Swords comes up twice, which is not great, because it's almost like you may say things in a harsh way. Now, we are clarifying Six of Swords, right? Which is moving past this energy. But then it comes back around. So, or they may say things in a harsh way. Ace of Swords is communication. But Five of Swords is like feeling defeated. Communication that defeats. That's why it's connected to gossip and things like that. Because, gossip never helps anybody. Nobody wins with that shit. So I'm not saying there's gossip here. Could be. But with the Five of Swords, it's some sort of communication that leaves both people with a sour taste in their mouth. And yet we have the Two of Cups twice. So whether it's romantic or business, the union is there. The match is there. Yeah, it's just... Let's see. Let's clarify this Two of Cups. Clarify Two of Cups for Pisces. Six of Cups. Okay. Clarify Two of Cups for Pisces. Got the Two of Swords, Six of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is back. So I think what bothers you is that it goes from King to Page. And then back to King, and back to Page. There's something a little... I guess I don't personally like that energy. Because you're showing up consistently as a queen. Yes, different types of queen, but Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. And this person is showing up as King of Pentacles, and then he showed up as Page of Pentacles. And then Page of Cups, King of Wands, Page of Swords. Then they could be the Hierophant or the Hermit, which is a very high elevated energy, right? It's a major arcana, but then going back to the Page. So I'm not really sure. Maybe this person is in a moment of transition and they're growing, but there's still moments of Page energy. They may be in a little bit of confusion about what to do. But it's unsettling to you. Because you're like, I just, it's almost, there you go. It just clicked. The piece that's unsettling to you is like, I think you start getting into the energy of like, who are you really? Are you a page or are you a king? What energy should I expect consistently? Because the king you like, the page not so much. So we have the Six of Cups, which means, you do feel a really deep connection to this person. In fact, you may feel like there might have been some sort of instant feeling of you're part of my soul family. But with the Two of Swords, maybe you both are not communicating that now. Which, excuse me, that could definitely be where the Five of Swords energy is coming from. Because you could be in the energy of like, okay, if they're going to step into Page energy, then I'm going to step into Page energy. So if they're not giving a lot to this partnership, then I'm not going to give a lot to this partnership. Which, yeah, okay, it gives temporary victories, but you're both hurting each other by doing that. So that's why the Five of Swords is like nobody wins with that type of energy. Because this is a card of holding back. There's a lot of emotion, but there's a blocking of the heart chakra. The moon gets secretive, because you're unsure. You don't know where are things going. In fact, you feel like the more time passes, the more that this progresses, the more alone you feel, or the more, yeah, because here it is again. The more, excuse me, the more alone you feel, and the more like you feel like you have to be begging for maybe participation from this person in any way, whether it's time, it's energy, it's expertise. Like you were like, well, you came to me with this offer, but you're not showing up, is what I'm feeling. Let's clarify this devil. Clarify the devil for Pisces. Clarify the devil. Oh, we'll take them. Knight of Pentacles, 9. Oh, I told you, did I not say I would not be surprised if the 9 and the Ten of Swords came up? Oof, oof, oof. I knew it. So, now they're showing up as Knight of Pentacles. But, okay. It just clicked what's happening here. part of the reason that they step into the king and page, and now the knight, they may be the ones in devil energy. You know what I'm saying? Because the masculine is showing up with this devil. They may be the ones in devil energy. They may also be in their head. They may not portray it as much. But in fact, I think that they have more worry, more anxiety. And the way that they control that is by controlling the output of appreciation. So it's almost like a piece of them is like, I can't, like, let's say you're an artist, right? And this is a business partner that comes in is like, okay, I'm going to put so much money and we're going to create this studio, or we're going to create this art gallery. But they're afraid that if you realize just how much value you hold for them, that you may walk away, that you may realize you have better options. Because the devil is about power, right? That's the downside. I'm a Scorpio Venus, so I'm not against the devil, right? A little bit of obsession is okay with me. But I feel like this obsession puts the masculine in the energy of like, I can't let Pisces know just how valuable they are to me, because they might realize they have better offers out there. And in doing so, they're making you feel betrayed and making you feel not important at all. In fact, the irony is that the withholding of this, the withholding of the appreciation, the withholding of how important you are to this king, because now they're showing up as a completely different king of cups, deep emotion. They are very deeply connected to this. The withholding of it is what's making you think like, should I look for a different benefactor, or should I look for a different partner, whether it's business or romantic? Because you're almost like, you feel like, okay, I feel like I was guided to this person, but they're not acting like somebody I would expect my partner to act like. Oh man. Because they're focused on just how important you are to them, and to them it's like they can't let you know just how much power you have over them or how much influence you have over them. So I will say this person it's like they're going through a lot of spiritual awakening in some way, because they are showing up in king energy. So they are mature. It's not like they're immature. They show up King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups. So they have king energy. But they're also showing up as the devil, right? So it's like they have some limiting beliefs, or they have some mentality that love is connected to power, but in their mind it's a finite resource. So if they, give you too much, you'll take it for granted, because that may be something that they already went through, and their previous connection is kind of reflecting with you. Complex. Let's look at this Five of Pentacles. Clarify Five of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Clarify Five of Pentacles for Pisces. Oh man. Oof. Okay. It's a lot better. I was like, oh my god. But no, this came out, so we're good. Look, there's the last king they show up as. Okay. I do think at some point you communicate this. You communicate how you feel, because Three of Wands, the wands also keep growing. We get the Ace of Wands, which is the offer, the desire, right? The expression of potential. Then we get the Two of Wands, which is the planning of point A to point B. How do we make this happen? How do we get from here to there? And now we've got the Three of Wands, taking it to the next level. So to me, that would be like the formality. So when they bring up the formality of it, like they want to make whatever this is more formal, more secure. I think that's when you're like, what is it that we're making secure? I feel like you might go off on them a little bit. That may be where the harshness comes from, because you're in complete confusion about Why would you want to formalize a contract with someone that you don't see as valuable? And I do think that because these two are major arcanas, right? It's the universe kind of stepping in to give them a little bit of a wake up call. Because then they step into King of Swords energy, which is communication. And it's very mature communication about what makes them happy, about what they see in you and why they see you as a good partner, why they see you as a good business partner or whatever type of partner there is. But there is a big release of energy. Let's clarify Five of Swords, because I don't know why that's followed by the Five of Swords. Because maybe, okay, I think I'm getting even before I clarify, I'm already getting why. I feel like as soon as they reveal all that, they step back into fear, like, oh my God, is Pisces going to use this against me now? Clarify Five of Swords. Justice card. Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. With Temperance. Okay. No. So, although they may step into their head and start worrying about, is Pisces going to use this against me now? Is this going to make them think that they have power over me? Are they going to use it to hurt me? Because Five of Swords is the energy of somebody who collects information to use it against you later. So I think that it does take a lot of courage and boldness for them to express what they express. They're very much out of their element. With the Page of Wands, it's out of their comfort zone. But with the Justice card and the Temperance card here, I think that you provide a lot of healing, because you make them realize that vulnerability is important. Even in business, the Justice card is a contract, right? You're like, I'm willing to give you a contract, but this is what I needed. This is what I'm willing to give. So harmony is restored. Balance is restored. It does take, it's going to take some work, though. It's going to take some mutual understanding. I think, if anything, this reading might help you avoid really harsh confrontations if you're just really clear about how you're feeling along the way and letting your partner know what's happening. Because harmony is, I feel like you and this person are, although you are a match, you're also opposites. Because although you're showing up as King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Wands, there's also the energy of masculine and feminine, right? So although you are a match, you are opposites. And this is about harmony among opposites. Let's clarify Ten of Cups. Clarify Ten of Cups. Oof. Okay. Much better. Aw, look at that. You're showing up in Empress energy, Pisces. I love it. And the star. So, I feel like some really intense conversations are going to be had that are going to bring a lot of healing. This person may realize that they were holding on to pain from previous connections. And that made them guarded. That made them withhold a lot. But they realize there's power in vulnerability. And I'm saying vulnerability because the star, one of the things she represents in healing is healing and hope and faith and optimism. But she's completely naked. Because healing requires vulnerability. Healing requires being able to be completely vulnerable and raw and open, not only with ourselves, but with other people. So I think that they're very much I think you're being very loving, being very patient, very nurturing, very caring, and that helps. That helps because it almost feels like emotionally taking this person by the hand and being like, look, this is how I feel because this is what you're doing. I'm not going to hurt you, but I need to know what's happening because I don't want this to affect my self-esteem or my self-value. So that's great. I really love this. You're showing up in Empress energy, which does provide a lot of healing and a lot of vulnerability here for both of you, which is why the harmony was being restored, right? Let's clarify Ten of Wands. It's turning out to be a great reading, Pisces. I was worried there for a minute. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify Ten of Wands. Got the Four of Cups. Eight of Cups. With the Nine of Cups. Well, this could end two different ways, Pisces. And I'm just going to be really clear about that because not everybody's going to have a happy ending. For some of you, I feel like this healing conversation does a lot for the connection. It brings you two closer. For others, I feel like this is a lot for this masculine to handle. Ten of Wands is like, it's really heavy, and they may get into the place where they're like, you know what, I don't think I want this. And they may walk away because we've got Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and these are two energies of being single. Having options, or this could also just be being in confusion, but they're stepping into Emperor mode, which means they're stepping away from emotions, especially with that King of Swords. So the good news is that you're being authentic, you're being honest, you're being straightforward, and it is going to bring healing. There may be a time where this masculine steps away from you and decides to be single. And you're just going to just let them go. That's what else can you do? Now there is the Ace of Cups eventually, so there may be forgiveness with time. There may be, I don't think there's reconciliation, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the next reading. But for now, it feels like a partnership that could have gone the mile, the extra mile, and then it fell flat. Oh, I'm sorry, Pisces. I don't know what to tell you. I will tell you, rejection is protection. Even if somebody doesn't step up, because you stepped up as the Empress. The only time that they stepped up as the Emperor is when they wanted to walk away, not when they wanted to match you. So, I don't know. Is that really what you want? Let's see what this person wants to say to Pisces. What's the message for Pisces here in the Hidden Truth Oracle? What's the message for Pisces? I am afraid to contact you. I wish I could share my good news with you. I don't react when people mention you. You came closer than anyone. I wish I had treated you better. My life is not as together as it seems. And I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. That sounds a lot like somebody that's saying goodbye, Pisces. And as painful as it sounds, as painful as it must feel, just let them go. Just let them go. Better things will come. Let's see, what's the final advice for Pisces concerning this relationship? Serendipity, number 18. Let's see, let's read the message for serendipity. Relationship message. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hand. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. So, something great, something wonderful is coming your way, Pisces. Stay open to it. This is a 4-leaf clover, so it's talking about you'll see signs and symbols this person wasn't your person. It was still a powerful connection, right? There is a spiritual lesson here. And I think you learned a lot from it too. But I don't think this was your connection, as heartbreaking as that will be. So just let them go, Pisces, and welcome the new. Okay? All right, guys. If you enjoyed the reading, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.